Welcome to the stage, Luke Lynndale.
How's everybody doing? I thought I wanted to start off tonight, talk a little bit about something like this. You know, that I bought this sweatshirt for Pascal Siakam, you know, Spicy P. Yeah. And then I was like, wait a second, I'm a grown adult, and like I'm following other men, and I'm giving money to like support them, and like it's a weird thing. Like all the players, I'm older than all the players. Like it's just a weird thing. Like when you're a kid, I think that makes sense. You look up to someone, you know what I mean? Like that's your idol. But I'm an adult, and I'm looking up to now I'm looking up to people that are younger than me. Like it's a weird thing. So in defiance, I'm gonna take off my sweatshirt. Because it's wrong to follow people like that. I just think it's wrong. It's weird. You know what I mean? It's just weird. The worst people is they'll buy a sweatshirt and then right after that, buy a t-shirt. What's weird with people are weird. I want to tell you guys about, I'm married. I've been with my wife for 20 years. Woo! Yeah, been with her for 20 years. We've been married for 13, so that's right. It took me 6 years to propose to her, and I'll tell you what happened. When I wanted to propose to her, I wanted to have a big surprise. You know, it had to be like, she couldn't see it coming, it had to be something really grandiose, an amazing surprise. So 2 years into the relationship, we were going to go to Dominican Republic. So I bought her a ring. I thought, oh my God, that's romantic, right there on the beach, propose to her. Well, that'd be a surprise. She doesn't see it coming. That's amazing. Anyways, we're on the plane. She turns to me and says, my best friend thinks when you get to Dominican Republic, you're going to propose to me. And I thought, now I'm not. We landed in Dominican. I fucking threw that ring in the lake. I don't know what happened. I fucking just threw it away. We were done. You know, I didn't do it there. Anyways, 4 years later, that's right, took 4 years. And in those 4 years, I learned something really important about myself. I'm not an ideas guy, because no ideas in 4 years. You know, and even in 4 years. Then she decides that we're going to go to New York City. I thought, oh my God, that's romantic. In New York City, I'll do it right there. She doesn't see it coming. She plans everything. I just sweep in. Big surprise, you know. So we're in a restaurant in New York City. It's called Tavern on the Green. It's partly in Central Park. So romantic. But it's a restaurant where it's super tight. I don't know if you've been in those restaurants in New York City. So I was afraid if I proposed to her in that restaurant, I might end up marrying someone at another table. So I was like, oh my God, I can't do it here. You know what I mean? So anyways, I can't do it here. So we go outside, and I think, I know what I'll do. Horse and buggy ride around Central Park. Oh, that's romantic. Horse and buggy ride. Oh, that's great. Wife's allergic to horses, so I can't do that. Fucking screw it. But anyways, I go, oh yeah, we'll just have a stroll in Central Park. We'll just walk around Central Park. That's great. That's amazing, you know? So we go in Central Park. I don't know if you guys know this. In Central Park in New York City, it's not lit up. There's no lights in there. It's pitch black. So my wife, I'm encouraging to go into this pitch black, you know, hey, come on, it's going to be great. It'll be a night to remember. You'll never forget it. It's amazing. Yeah, anyways. Finally, I convince her, we go in, pitch black, and all of a sudden, there's this one area lit up. I'm like, oh my God, this is the moment. I got to go here. I don't care. This is it, you know? So we approach, and the reason it's lit up is because it's a construction zone. They've dug a hole, and they're afraid people might fall in. So I have to propose to my then girlfriend right there, this fucking construction zone. It took me 6 years to do that. That's what it is. Yeah. Then 3 weeks later, I'm back in Toronto. A woman comes in one morning. She says, this morning I was proposed. I'm engaged. I was like, oh my God, what happened? Tell me the story. What was the big thing? What happened? She says, well, I went to the shower. When I came back, there was a ring on the nightstand. What? That's it? I could have done that? It took me fucking 7 years? Yeah, go for fucking shit. When you come back, there's a ring on the table for you. Jesus Christ, what was I thinking? It's crazy. Oh my God, it's insane. There's another crowd. I'll tell you, I'm having some kind of health issues. Hey, who here tonight has shingles? Me! That's right! I have shingles right in this moment! Yeah, exactly. If anybody's had shingles, man, I'll tell you what, the only person in our history who deserves shingles is Hitler, and that's it. That's the pain. That is the pain. Everyone wants to tell me, ask how much it hurts. I'll tell you another thing that happened to me weird. In October, I was getting ready for a show, and I want to take a shower, and I was taking off a sock, and I jammed my finger, and I ripped 2 tendons in my finger. Yeah, severed them off. On a sock! It doesn't make any sense. What's happening? On my sock. I was like, what's happening? You know, like, I'm afraid of socks. Like now when I go to put on a sock, I'm fearful. I was like, hurry up, let's go. Wait a second, I'm putting on my socks. I need an extra 10 minutes. I'm dealing with something here. Yeah, and this is another thing that happened to me last year. Last year I had 2 colonoscopies. Yeah. And I'll tell you what happened. I went for the first colonoscopy, and then at the end he says to me, "Oh, you're gonna have to come back again." You know, I was, "Oh my God, like, what happened?" He says, "Well, we didn't get all the way up there." What? Get all the way up there! Get as far up there as you gotta get up there! Making me beg for something I shouldn't be begging for! Get all the way up there! And then he says to me, "Oh, you know what? Oh, well," in an accusatory tone, he says, "Well, you have a long colon." How's that my fault? I don't know. I'm supposed to call ahead of time? "Oh yeah, hi, I'm the long colon freak. Book an X half hour because I'm coming in. Get the fucking long tools out." Like, what's going on, you know? And then he said to me, "Come back in 2 weeks." I was like, "Listen, man, my colon's going to be the same length in 2 weeks. That's it. This is the length of it, you know? Where are my long colon people at? Where are we at? In the back? Cool, yeah. Yeah, let's talk after. We'll talk about our long shits and everything." "Well, I've been constipated for 3 weeks." "Oh, you? Me 4. Oh, that's great. Want another drink? Sure." Anyway, so yeah, another thing. This is something I realized just a little while ago. I don't have eyebrows. That's weird, right? That's weird. I don't have eyebrows. And the thing is, I know I have eyebrows because when I was a kid, I had pictures of me with eyebrows. I have eyebrows. And then now I don't have eyebrows. And I realized what it is. You know, when you get older, you're going to sag and get gray hair. But I didn't realize I would sag in my eye socket. Because if I lift this up, there they are. There they are. Like, what's happening to me? It's bizarre. What's happening with my body? I'm falling apart. And you know what I realized with eyebrows? Eyebrows are like, that's a way that you send to other people that you're having an emotion. I can't do that. I can't do that. I went to my wife and I said, "Hey, I'm pretty upset. I don't have eyebrows." And she says, "You don't seem upset to me." I was like, "What about now? I'm upset. Like, what the fuck? I'm upset." Doesn't make any sense. I don't know if you guys have this problem when you go to the grocery store. You ever have this where you go to the grocery store and there's no cart? You ever have that? You get there, there's no cart. Just waiting for the cart. Got a quarter for the cart. There's no cart. Stand there. Then you're mobilized because no cart. I got a list, but I got no cart. Then after like 10 minutes, you got to go inside looking. You know, I came here shopping for groceries, and I'm shopping for a cart. What's happening, you know what I mean? Then you get into the produce aisle, you find a really nice pineapple, you know? You pick it up, and you're like, "Oh, that's a good pineapple. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, yeah, that's the pineapple I want. Oh, that's a good pine." Then you want to put it in your cart, but you don't have a cart. You can't walk around with a pineapple. You got to walk around. Then you're shopping for a cart. The more I'm in the store looking for a cart, the more I start judging other people and how they're using their cart. You ever do that? I saw a guy, he had 3 carts and 8 watermelons. Fuck you, what are you doing? There's a cart shortage. Make multiple trips. And then I saw a woman with a kid in the cart. You ever see that, a kid in the cart? She didn't even have the kid in the cart in that top part of the cart. She had a kid in a big part of the cart. What are you doing with a kid in the cart? You put food in the cart. You don't put a kid in the cart. Your kid's 14. Get your kid out of there. But it doesn't make any sense. Then I was like, wait a second, I recognize this kid. This kid drove here. This kid drove here. And then I was like, this kid has a playoff beer. This is her husband. She's got her husband in a cart. Like, what's happening? It doesn't make any sense. Then I'm walking around, I see this elderly gentleman. He's come to the store with one of these personal carts, you know, like these personal carts you bring from home, you know, and he has that in a cart. What are you doing? I don't have a cart. And you got 2 carts. Then I noticed in his personal cart, he had a smaller cart. It's like the Russian doll of carts. So what are you doing? Why are you so many carts? I don't have any cart. Then I go back to then I'm at the ice cream aisle, you know. And I think we can all agree that when we go grocery shopping, like that's the place you want to be. That's why you've done your whole grocery to get to the ice cream aisle. I'm there, but I don't have a cart. So I got to go right back to the beginning. Still no carts. And then, you know, they always have at the beginning tons of those handheld carts. Those little carts, always tons of those. I didn't come to get a loaf of bread. I'm here for the week. I'm here to get... And you know what it's like when you get there and there's no cart? You ever go to Tim Hortons, there's no maple dip donut? Close the place! Like, why is this still open? There's no maple dip donut? We're done here. Close it up. Doesn't make any sense. Go to Walmart, there's no sale. We're done. Get out. That's why I'm all excited, because of the shingles. Ah! Oh man, it feels good. It feels good. I just want to leave you guys with this. I want to know, who's having problems with revolving doors here? People having problems with, yeah? Me and that guy, we got a lot going on. I'm having problems with revolving doors. I was in a mall a couple weeks ago, and I get into the revolving door there. I think we can all agree that when you get into the revolving door, you're supposed to be in there by yourself. So I get in there, and then a woman gets in there behind me. So I look back like, oh, what's going on? And she looks at me and she says, whoops. Whoops? What do you mean whoops? Like, what happened? A fucking mole wouldn't get you in. Oh, it's a bit slippery. Whoa, watch out, here it comes. Like, what happened, you know? She's in there with her stroller and her kids. What's happening? This isn't family. Get the fuck out of here. Like, what's going on? Like, it doesn't make any sense, you know what I mean? Just crazy. And then you ever have this situation, you get to the revolving door, and, everything's going great, people are pushing, you get in, everybody stops pushing. You're like, what's happening? This is a coordinated effort. We're not pushing, this is just glass now. We're just standing there. I don't know what's happening. Or you have this one, guy comes back from a big workout from the gym, and he just wants to push you into tomorrow. You're like, what's going on, buddy? Like, take it easy. I'm just trying to get through the door. I'm not fucking trying to see the future. Like, come on, relax, man. You know what? I hate that guy. From that guy, I want all his stocks and their RSP to go to zero. Fuck him. You know what? You know what I want from that guy? I want his girlfriend to get really, really ill, then she gets really well again, and then cheats on him. Fuck you.